Good day, ma'am. Good day, everyone. We are here to report the engineering measures. Now, let's begin. What are engineering measures? Engineering measures are groundworks to control erosion. This includes contour furrowing, terracing, contour trenching, and structural measures like construction of check dams, gabions, riprap, masonry. These measures are usually applied in areas where vegetation can't be immediately be established, as well as in gullies, rivers, channels, riverbanks, and roads bank for erosion control or slope stabilization and protection. Contour furrowing, the practice of telling slope lines of consist elevation in order to conserve rainwater and to reduce soil loss for soil erosion. Next, we have traces. Traces are usually to reduce sheets and real erosion and prevent gully development. Gully is katong agianan sa tubig. Makabantay mo na siya sa kanal or basta kung asang naiagianan sa tubig mo na siya ang ginatawag na gully. And next is contour trenching. Contour trenching is an agriculture techniques that can be easily applied to allow for water and soil conservation and to increase agriculture production. So now, let's proceed to the next, which is the check dams.
Have a pleasant day to everyone. My name is Juliet Balista. I am the next reporter of our topic, engineering measures. So, this is the continuation of our group reporting. Check dams. Reduce core and channel erosion by reducing flow velocity and encouraging sediment settlement. A check dam is a small device constructed of rock, gravel bags, sandbags, fiber rolls, or other proprietary product placed across a natural or man-made channel or drainage ditch. So, as you can see, the pictures below my topic, naa siya sample sa check dams. So, kini dayang check dams is, sa akong na-research is kanang gapugong siya sa tubig, like mga dagko nga suba. Then, kini siya gibuhat is kanang gikan sa pag-construct sa mga bato, dayon gravel bags, sandbags, fiber rolls, or other proprietary product placed across natural or man-made channel. So, napod siya appropriate application may be installed in a small open channels that drain 4 hectares per area or less. Then, in step channel where storm water runoff velocities exceed 1.5 ms or 4.9 feet per second. Then, during the establishment of grass linings in drainage ditches or channels, and temporary ditches where the short length of service does not warrant establishment or erosion-resistant linings. So, check dams, it has also limitations. Not to be used in live streams, not appropriate in channel that drain areas greater than 4 hectares per area. Then, not to be placed in channels that are already grass-lined unless erosion is expected, as installation may damage vegetation. Require extensive maintenance following high-velocity flows, and promote sediment trapping, which can be resuspended during subsequent storms or removal of the check dams. So, that's all, and thank you.
We also have 5 types of check dams based on material uses. We have lost rock or stone check dam, pole or log check dam. Third is brush check dam. Fourth is earth check dam, and last, gabion or wire band lost stone or rock check dams. And Mr. Bandoy will discuss what are those type of check dams.
My name is Joshua Cultura Bandoy from Bisap 3B. So, my topic is Lost Rock of Stone Check Dam, Pole or Log Check Dam, Brasswood Check Dam, Earth Check Dam, and Gabions or Warbaan Lost Stone and Rock Check Dam. So, first is Lost Rock or Stone Check Dam. Rocks or stones are the primary materials in the construction of the dam. Cement and gravel may be applied to fill in the gaps or crevices between rocks or stone. So, purpose niya is used to stabilize the incipient and small gullies and the branches gullies of a continuous gully or gully network. So, unsa di ang gully? Gully di is a land formed by running water. So, ansya ka ng kanal or ginagian sa tubig. So, ang purpose of main aning sa unsay purpose ani di is paglig-on nga dili mo dako kanal or gully para di mo damage labi na sa mga gagmay. Siya ang mag-control, siya magpalig-on. So next is pole or log check dam. Dam types utilizing logs or poles with filling materials of earth. Stone and or builders the poles or logs and driven into the grounds close to each other. Across the gully in the rows and later fill with earth or stones. So, purpose na ni di ay sa pole or log check dam is to reduce the flow velocity of sa paghinay sa pagbaha sa tubig. So, next is Brasswood check dam. So, Brasswood check dam is the primary materials used are brasswood, poles or pigs, and the filling materials are earth or stones that can be used on the small gully heads for stabilization. Poles or pigs could be the supporting tree species available in the area. So purpose na ni is to hold fine the materials carried by flowing water in the gully. So katong mga bato or mga kahoy dira is siya ang magsalud, dili siya mo lahos murag siya tigsala kay bali ang Brasswood check dam din. And ang mga gagmay nga mga gali labi na mga gagmay nga mga kanal is can also be stabilized palig-on by the Brasswood check dams. So makalig-on po din ang Brasswood check dam sa mga kanal para dili siya maguba. So next na po is earth check dam. Earth check dam is an earth check dam should be used only in exceptional cases as a measure for gully control. A gully which is dry or with very small water flow may be the subject of an earth dam. So siya da is a check dam or the temporary, or pwede ka siya is permanent dam constructed across a drainage ditch, swell or channel to lower the speed of concentrated flows for a certain design range of storm. So ang iha po is paghinay po usa po sa buday ng check dam is paghinay sa pag-ago sa tubig o sa bagbaha ang earth check dam. So bida pa sa ginagamit nila ni is stones, bida pa sa stones and etc. And the last is gabions or wire bound loose stone rocks check dam. So this dam is similar in shape to a loose rock dam, only it is enclosed with wire mesh or reinforce the structure. Ang purpose na ni is gabion basket, also name of gabion boxes, is a weave by crossing resistance, high strength, and good ductility. So kani po da is pagligon para sulod ka makita mo nato na sagaran sa mga suba nga ginabutan na skilid aron po dili mula sa tubig. Continue ra o makapalig-on po din ng gabyon kaning wire mo na siya ang wire dili siya maguba diretso o musulid din siya nga dili pod mo likay ang tubig sa laing gali o makabuhat o makakreate po siya. Then kaning mga bato di po basta-basta maguba kay tungod sa ating gabyon box or wire. And that's all guys and ma'am, and thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Cristobal from Bishop 3B. My topic in this report is about gabion fence installation. So what is gabion fence? Gabion is a square or rectangle metal cage manufactured using steel wire. Often referred to as gabion basket or gabion cage, they are traditionally used by landscapers and to stop erosion. These are 5 procedures to make the gabion fence. So, first, laying out the site. Start by laying out the wall using a string line and line level or a carpenter's level mounted on a long straight edge, usually 2 inch by 4 by 12 long, and check that the pad is level in both directions. So ang step 1 is maghimo sa upuan layout. As you can see in the sample picture na ginahimo nga layout gamit ang line, string line or kanang level nga ginagamit sa mga anday. Step 2, provide a firm and level base. Using a hoe or flat shovel, remove any grass, weeds, or topsoil. If the soil is hard, you may be able to put your gabion wall directly on the existing soil. So, kinahanglan nato siya buhatan o gagianan ang gabion fence para pas gahay ang iyang pundasyon. Third is assembling the gabion baskets. Baskets are held together with a spiral of galvanized steel that you wind through the adjacent edges of the mesh panels. So maghimo na taog ka ng iyang basket nga maibutangan sa ato ang bato para mas ma-compact ang mga bato pag naa siya ay basket. So fourth is filing the gabion baskets. If you have indigenous rocks available, filing with this on-site materials will produce a gabion wall that fits well into its surrounding landscape. So mo na ni gibutang na ang mga bato sa atoang fence. So mo na siya modala og condition para gahay ang atoang fence para dili sa diretso mamungkag. So ang gigamit ay ani nga fence is mga steel wire nga gibuo lang siya sa pinagi sa steel wire. So the fifth is adding layers. To obtain fence heights taller than 3, you generally stack multiple baskets on top of each other. Once you have packed the lower basket, wire close its lid and then assemble the second layer on the top. So sa makita nato sa sample nasa mga patong-patong siya by layer ang pagbutang sa tuang fence, gabion fence. So para maabot nato ang kung sa katason nga ato ibutang nga fence. So maghimo tawag lain-lain nga baskets or iyang butanganan para atong i-layer na to pagbutang para makuha na to ang iyang unsa katason nga kuan nga fence. So that's all more to ang report. Thank you.
Good morning, Ma'am Asiana Sinero. Good morning, everyone. I'm John Ray Himo from Bishop 3B. Our topic today is about application and effectiveness. Number 1. Useful when rock riprap design requires a rock size greater than riprap or some type of rock file. So mo ni siya gamiton no para sa paglikay sa baha or sa landslide. So usa ni siya baka i-hold niya ang soil aron dili ma-erode padulong sa ubos. So number 2, effective where the bank slope is steep, typically greater than to support structure, to reinforce the slope, or using drainage to control the groundwater and slope materials. Guys, magamit ka og drainage para makontrol ang gikusgon sa groundwater para dili mag-cause og damage sa katong structure nga imong gi-build dito kung aso ta dupita imong gibutang sa slope sa riverbank ni siya para magpabilin ang kuan ani dili kuno ni sa kuan yuta ni para di ma-erode. So number 2, useful where the space is limited. So limited ra kay ang agianan sa water no kung asa tumibutangan sa kanang iyang so ang iyang kuan dito gid siya moagi di na siya magbulag-bulag mutipas pa dito kas diri. So mo ni siya ang kanang kuan space is limited. Number 4, appropriate at the base of a slope where a low wall may be required to stabilize to the slope and reduce its stiffness. So ani siya pwede kang magbutang og mga stopping soil erosion ani like parehaning kuan grass and shrubs are very effective at stopping the soil erosion. So mo ni siya mga dili makita ang kuan yun nga lagi siya ligon ni siya. So kuan siya daga ubay ni siya nga klase. So ikaduha kani yung use erosion control blankets. So mura na siya kanang murag siya kabilya ba nga i-arrange siya sa kanang kabatuhan dayon gi tapalan ni sa mga bato. So ligong kay siya pareha nang gipatrabaho sa mga DPWH sa dalan na kita mo nang mga bakilid ya nga nagipangbutang nga mga kuan ini mga wire diyan nya barina lagsakto nang mga slope area. So number 5, located on the top of the bank and then placed as a unit initial cost of than a concrete structure. So lagi siya kuan ani mga kuan gasto gid kuan ani. Then kung lastly guys is initial goals the concrete structure to be light foundation movement. So muna guys no, salamat.
Applications and effectiveness. 1. Tolerate limited foundation movement. 2. Have a short service life or installed in streams that have a high bed load. Avoid use where stream material might abrade and cause rapid failure of gabion warmish. 3. Not designed for or intended to resist large lateral earth stresses, should be constructed to a maximum of 5 feet in overall height, including the excavation required for a stable foundation. 4. Construction technique must ensure no water can flow behind practice. 5. Where gabions are designed as a structural unit, the effect of uplift, overturning, and sliding must be analyzed in a manner similar to that for gravity-type structures. 6. Can be placed as a continuous matters for slope protections, slope sleepers than 2 and 1 should be analyzed for slope stability. 7. Gabions used as matrices should be a minimum of 9 inches thick for stream velocities of up to 9 feet per second. Increase the thickness to a minimum of 1.5 feet for velocities of 10 to 14 feet per second. So, ang gabyon di ay isa siya ka trap nga gihimo para sa mga slope area, then landslide nga area, o isa pod siya ka trap sa tubig. Like, kanang makita na to sa dalan nga na slope area, ginahimuan na siya bar like gabions, gina-construct na nila dinha para dili-dali ma-landslide ang yuta, or kung sa ato pa dili diretso mapanpan or moadto sa dalan or sa balay ang yuta. Then kung naamang gay kaduol sa dagat or sapa, gamit gihapon kaayo ni ang gabyon para pang trap sa tubig, para dili diretso masudlan inyong balay or dili diretso mabahaan. So kung magkuan mo gabyon, is dapat sakto ang pag-construct dare aron dili diretso mabungkag kung ma-landslidean man gani or mabahaan, kay kung dali-dali nga paghimo sa gabyon nga trap, isa ka bahaan na bungkag banpan tanan. Kung sa yuta pod, isa ka landslidean na taban pati balay ninyo. So dapat sakto ang paghimo ani. So thank you, Maura to.
Riprapps are usually used for the stabilization of road cuts, river banks, slides, and other by piling up stones or rocks or more or less uniform size and forms. Sometimes, cement mortar is applied to make stones or rocks stick together, or binding material is used to provide more strength and stability. It is typically used to armor, stabilize, and protect the soil surface against cross-run and scar in areas of concentrated flow or wave energy. Bench terraces. A series of properly spaced reeds or drainage canals are built along contours or across the slope by the constructions of mounds of earth or stones. Bench terraces are a soil and water conservation measure used to sloping land with relatively deep soils to retain water and control erosion. They are normally constructed by cutting erosion, piling to produce a series of level steps or benches. This allows water to infiltrate slowly into the soil.
Bamboo strips as enforcement element for deep-seated instability. Bamboo as a metal has been found to have very high tensile strength to weight ratio. It has a tensile strength of 265 to 388 MPa, nearing that of mild still at 480 MPa. It can then be used as a check dam material. Rock riprap. Rock riprap, properly designed and placed, is an effective method of protecting waterways. The cost of quarrying, transporting and placing stone, and the large quantity of stones that may be needed must be considered.
And that's all. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned something. Have a nice day.